Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little treat box or table favor featuring the Autumn Greetings bundle. Now this version, I use the Gilded Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper. But as of the filming of this, it's back ordered so much it's not orderable. So we're gonna use the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper today. But I absolutely love the little sentiment on here, give thanks with a grateful heart. And it's die cut with a little pumpkin die from the Autumn Greetings bundle. And this box is perfectly sized to fit 3 of these Biscolata minis. This is a new treat for me, but it's delicious. I found it on Amazon. I got 3 packs of this in one, so it's a total of 54 pieces, and it was around $15 or so on Amazon, but a really, really nice treat. The other thing that will fit in this treat box are Ghirardelli squares, so you've got options. The finished dimensions of the box are 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 1/2 inch, so I'm sure there's other things you can fit in here as well. But all you need to create the box part is just a 6 by 6 inch piece of Designer Series paper. I love that kind of project, so let me show you how easy this is to make. We're starting with a piece of Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. This comes in 6 by 6, but if you're going to use a 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, you just want to cut it down to 6 by 6. And on all 4 sides, we're going to score this at 1 3/8 and 1 7/8. So I'm just going to work my way around with the same score lines. 1 3/8, 1 7/8. Next, I'm going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. Now bringing in the template here, I'm going to be removing the 4 corners here. So I'm going to come in 2 score lines and cut up 2 score lines. Then I'll rotate it a 1/4 of a turn, coming in 2 score lines and up 2 score lines. We're going to remove those corners. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to work our way all the way around the box. So let's do the first one. Like so. You can save that piece to use on another project, and I'm just going to do that to all 4 corners. So our piece now looks like this. Okay, and that matches the template. Now if you had a directional pattern of paper, you want to pay attention to where you want to do the punches. I'm going to be using the fancy tag topper punch. I love this punch, and it works really well with this treat box. Because this isn't directional, I don't have to worry about which sides I'm going to do the punching, but you just want to pick opposite sides. I'm going to feed that into the punch, and then I like to flip this over so I can see exactly where I'm punching. Now this open area of the punch is exactly 2 1/4 inches wide, so this piece will fit right in there. I'm just making sure to center it before I punch. I love how that tag topper punch looks. So we're going to go to the opposite side, again, feeding it into the punch, flipping it over, and punch. All right, just like so. Next, I'm going to come in with tear and tape, and I'm going to put it on one of the flat edges, right up to that edge there. And then we'll remove that with the Take Your Pick tool. Now I'm going to fold first on the side that doesn't have the tear and tape. So I'm going to fold on the first score line from the right, but the second score line from the left, so that those can line up just where we want them to go, like so. Okay, that was real easy. Then I'm going to take 3 of the Biscolata minis, and those should fit just right in here. Just like that. So the recipient can get those out from the sides, and then the box just folds over like that. So cute. All right, you can see that this just slightly overlaps, but we're going to run ribbon through that in just a minute. Let's first do our stamping. So we're going to be using the Autumn Greetings bundle. I love this stamp set. I didn't originally order it, but I just had to have it for the fall. We're going to use the sentiment, give thanks with a grateful heart, and then we're going to die cut that with this larger pumpkin die. I love this set of dies too. It's got really great edging pieces as well. Love this. All right, so we're gonna heat emboss this in gold, which I think is still gonna work really well with this project, even though I had to adapt with the designer series paper. Got my trusty retired embossing buddy here. We're gonna stamp the sentiment in Versamark ink. Sprinkle it with a little bit of gold embossing powder. And then I'm gonna use the heat tool and heat emboss that. Oh, I love the way that looks with heat embossing. That was my first love in paper crafting, was heat embossing. All right, then bringing in the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, I'm using plate 1, plate 2, then I'm gonna put down cutting plate 3, cardstock, then our die, and run that through. Then we have that beautiful heat embossed pumpkin. And then just grab a hole punch. I'm actually gonna use the Label Me Fancy punch and this little hole punch here. Just gonna try to eyeball it here. There we go. Then I'm gonna use this beautiful white ribbon from the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. We're pivoting here a little bit because I'm not using that Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper, which had a vanilla background. This one has a Whisper White. I'm gonna first feed that through the pumpkin. Then through the right side, then the left side. Then I'm going to come in and tie a bow here. And there we have our sweet little autumn greetings treat box. Perfect for a table favor or just because. This version we use the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. I love all the plaids in this paper. Perfect for the holidays. And if you were lucky enough to get your hands on the Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper before back ordered, also beautiful this way as well. So thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss my next video. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products I used today, they'll be linked in the description. And I'll also include a link to my detailed blog post with all project measurements, details, and a picture of the template. I'd love to have you come visit me at thepaperpixie.com, where I post projects every weekday to inspire you. And if you don't want to miss a thing, you can subscribe to receive blog updates via email, and you'll receive an email each time I publish a new post. You can shop with me anytime at thepaperpixie.com/shop. And if you're interested in a discount on your Stampin' Up! Purchases, the starter kit is the ultimate bundle, and it's a great way to fill your wish list for less. You can purchase the starter kit at thepaperpixie.com/join. If you don't already have a demonstrator and you'd like a complimentary copy of our catalogs, you can order catalogs through me at thepaperpixie.com/catalogs. And if you give this project a try, I'd love to see what you made, so feel free to share it on social media with the hashtag #PaperPixie, and I'll be sure to check it out. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye.